Hi there, everybody.
Happy Thursday. It's Lizzie with the Dorm Room TV. I still have a lot of schoolwork to get done before this weekend, so I'm going to jump right into it. James, you were asking about strange occurrences going on campus. I've been seeing signs for humans versus zombies. Not quite sure what that's about, but I have a feeling there's going to be a zombie apocalypse on Monday. Ian, you asked about our Halloween costumes. Since I don't have the money nor the time to acquire or make a new costume, I'm probably going to wear mine from last year, which I have no problem with. Joey, you asked about sleep and our sleeping habits. My roommate gets up really early and I'll sleep in, and she'll go to bed early and I'll go to bed late. And all of my classes start at 11 a.m., noon on Fridays. That does not stop me from napping between classes whenever I can. Can never get enough sleep. I haven't been very up to date on what's going on in the world. I barely switch on my TV. I try to pick up a newspaper every once in a while, but I didn't even hear about Gaddafi, and that just goes to show that I'm not very aware of what's going on outside of this campus. So thanks, Matt. I really want to get back up to date on what's going on in world news and current events. Presidential election fairly soon. Still not registered to vote. Gotta get that done. Christian, you asked about books. Good God, man. A little of my collection.
Wuthering Heights, Read My Name, The Tale of Despereaux, The Things They Carry, The Odyssey, Passage to India, To Kill a Mockingbird, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Alchemist, 9 Stories. They make me so happy.
I haven't gotten to read any of my novels that are below me right now. I started Tuesdays with Maury, and I'm hoping to finish it. I have a whole plethora of books down there that I really want to read. I see books at the bookstore that I really want to buy and then read. I'm just always reading for class. So I've been dealing with this for education, and I've been dealing with these for literature. Teach Like Your Hair's on Fire. Awesome book for people who are thinking to become teachers. It's about teaching your students empathy and teaching them to be extraordinary human beings rather than just passable students. The Iliad. I had never read it, enjoyed it. It was a little bit repetitive. Next was the Aeneid, and then Le Morte d'Arthur. The spelling? It's basically about the Knights of the Round Table, Queen Guinevere, Sir Lancelot, and King Arthur. The Fairy Queen. Haven't opened it yet. Hope it's good. And since I have so many books, I did want to share with y'all some of my favorites. Just, you know, if you haven't read them yet, you should look at them. The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo. The Disney movie's good, but the book is so much better. And this is what I highly recommend for anybody who's just looking for a quick, good read. It's called The Particular Sadness of Lemon Cake. I really like the creativity of the author, and it's got a really strange plot twist at the end. So I encourage y'all to read it if this kind of quirky stuff is your thing. Sorry for the lack of Horny and Pony this week, but the adventure will continue next time. Last night I went to a lecture at the Modern Art Museum in Fort Worth. It was by this really successful guy who, you know, got degrees from Stanford and then Harvard. His lecture was about California artists and how they do art wrong in order for it to be right. But I went to both the permanent and the visiting exhibits, and I was really inspired, which surprises me because I'm not really into contemporary art. Lots of colorful squares in this one. But I'll be sure to tell y'all that next time I visit and have time to look. So I must return to writing a giant paper, preparing a poster board, writing a second paper, as well as doing regular homework. But first, there's something I feel I really need to talk about. I really want to talk to y'all about fortitude. Fortitude is defined as strength of mind that allows one to endure pain or adversity with courage. It seems that everyone around me is having breakdowns. There are parents questioning if they're good parents. There are high school students afraid they're not going to get into college. There are college students afraid that their world is collapsing around them and they don't know who they are anymore. There are people afraid that they're going to lose the ones they love most. And most of all, there are people all around me, including me sometimes, that feel like it's them against the entire world. I think we could all use a little fortitude to combat all of this bad stuff that gets thrown at us. Because if you let things get to you, they will. This week, rather than posing a question, I'm issuing a challenge. Don't let anything get you down. Don't give anxiety and depression power over you. Remember, we're always here for you at the Dorm Room TV. Everyone have a great week and stay strong.
Riff, ram, bazoo, lickety, lickety, zoo, zoo, hoo, wah, wah, hoo, give 'em hell, TCU.